welcome to Derby Date Night Tournament Edition. You are joining us for day 2 of the Smalltown Smackdown. We had a really fun day yesterday where we had 7 different games of roller derby, one of them going into an overtime jam, another one at the end of the night. They were bookends, almost going into an overtime jam. The games were close, the games were fun, and we are ready for a whole nother day of it today. I've got my Red Bull. Eric, you got your coffee?
I did get a little coffee this morning.
We're ready with our caffeine. I found a medicine ball at Starbucks, so I've got my voice and all the honey and all the good stuff for that. And this is the second. I know it's game 8, but I'm saying this is the game that decides who is going to play for 5th place and who is going to play for 7th place later today. So that is the game that we are in right now. This is the last of our award-winning games. So,
Correct.
After this, every single game, people will be coming in a place. So, Burning River, Cornfed, we just saw them a couple weeks ago at the Delaware County Fairgrounds, and now they are paired up and battling each other for the chance to go to the 5th place matchup. Niels is here. Wonderful. You just watched a Dutch tournament game. Oh, very cool. Well, now you are watching an Ohio versus Indiana game, which is just as exciting, I'm sure. And we are off. We've got Hamburger Buns for Cornfed, Poison IZ for Burning River. Poison IZ gets that first lead jammer status. Hamburger Buns sails into the pack, and both of these jammers are going to be getting points in this first jam. Let's see. 4 for Burning River and 2 for Cornfed, and we are off to the races. Good morning, everybody. I see we've got some third wheels in the chat. Lovely to see you. Claw, good morning. Veronica, good morning. Oh, yes, it's June. It's Pride Month now. I'm wearing my, I have earrings that are skates with wings, and they're rainbow colored, and I love them. Eric, you're not wearing anything Pride today.
No, I do not have any Pride stuff on today.
Well, I'll just throw like a bunch of paint on you, and you'll be able just a giant walking rainbow.
Good with that.
Or glitter. Glitter's even more fun.
Oh, God.
All right, Mad Catter is your lead jammer for Cornfed. Misdirected Anger is able to get out of the pack about half a track behind Mad Catter, and these 2 jammers are going to race to the pack. Mad Catter engaging in the pack and immediately calling it, preventing Burning River from scoring any points, and now we have our first lead change of the game. Cornfed up 6-4. Veronica, that cracks me up. I'm wearing my being a trans woman. It goes with everything. That is a lovely. That's so funny. Love it. Okay. Ooh. How many of you are joining us for the first time in the Smalltown Smackdown, and how many of you are here from yesterday? And if you were here yesterday, what was your favorite thing you saw? CJ, Calamity Jane is going to be your lead jammer for Cornfed. Cheeky Blinders, meanwhile, is jamming for Burning River and is currently being taken to the back of the pack. CJ is in the pack on a scoring pass coming up against a Burning River tripod. Cheeky Blinders gets out of the pack and will be eligible to score if Calamity Jane does not call off the jam. Calamity Jane has scored an additional 4 points, bringing Cornfed to 10. Eric, I don't know if I was ready to just start talking this fast already. How many hours have we been on break? We were on live for 14 hours yesterday, Sirius? He said something
like that, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm already.
It's a lot.
I'm already.
You're killing it. I'm still waking up.
So we were just joking before the stream. Someone came up and said, Eric, how did you enjoy being on stream? Aria would talk for like 3 minutes, and then you would go,
Yep.
So we're going to do the same old song and dance again today, and hopefully you're all going to enjoy it. We got Dirty Chai as your lead jammer for Burning River. Hamburger Buns is able to get out of the pack and chase down Dirty Chai, but I think Dirty Chai is going to have an opportunity here to grab some points before Hamburger Buns can catch up. Dirty Chai taking a hit out from Lav, slowing Dirty Chai down, but Dirty Chai was able to grab 3 points in that jam. Oh, Eric, this is why I appreciate you so much.
Oh, yeah.
I do nothing to prepare, ever. You all know this. And Eric got all my papers ready for me. I looked down, realizing I forgot to do anything with the papers, and Eric had already gotten it all set out for me. I appreciate both of you for taking such good care of me. Yeah. Oh, do you know what Josh just said? Or you know what Sirius just said?
What did he say?
He goes, talent.
Oh, yeah. You always
Talent
got to
just
take care of
shows
the
up.
talent. Just show up, do what you're supposed to do. We'll take care of the rest of it.
Okay, let's see. What did people see yesterday? Veronica saw the home team winning a game. Yes, you did. Aurora watched yesterday. I know overtime jams are so much fun. Yeah, rainbow checkered shorts. There's a lot of rainbow. If we can get the camera on her, Rogue is wearing a beautiful rainbow pastel jumpsuit as she is coaching Cornfed, and it is gorgeous, and I love it. I do not wear jumpsuits because that doesn't work with me. My body does not. The dimensions of me do not work with jumpsuits. Oh my gosh, I would love to see you in a jumpsuit.
Oh,
You're
trust
tall.
me, I've had.
Really?
Yeah.
You would look good in a
Had
jumpsuit.
the option.
No, I'm so short. I have no torso, so a jumpsuit just does not work with my proportions at all. But anyway, after this jam series, can we see Rogue's jumpsuit, because that is just as important as the game. While I was talking, we had a lead change again. Burning River now up at 11. Tequila Sunrise jamming for Burning River. We've got Mad Catter in the box. Okay,
Yep.
Eric, what
On
was
the
our
bar,
theme
yeah.
yesterday with Cornfed?
Yeah, losing because of penalties.
Yep. Got to stay out of that box. And if Cornfed can do that, I think they've got a really good shot here. These two teams are very even. I think somebody just got hit in the eye. She's nodding, saying, I'm okay.
Yeah, so I was just like,
Why is Sirius snapping at me? Oh, there's a jumpsuit. That's why. There it is. Rogue. Love it. Isn't that just a gorgeous jumpsuit? It's so pretty. KTG with the Pride shout out. Happy Pride, y'all. Let's go, Cornfed. Woohoo! Thanks, KTG. You are the best. So you all just saw that's how you send a super chat, and we put it up on the screen for you to see. We've got Milliam Falcon, who I believe got out and got lead, but then Calamity Jane sped out of the pack, and Falcon is lead, but got swallowed back up in the pack. Calamity Jane coming around on a scoring pass. I think Cornfed's going to outscore Burning River in this jam. I don't know if Millie realizes that she is lead.
oh, and she took the star off.
Oh, no. So we get to go for 2 minutes.
Yep.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Always look at the refs if you're jamming.
Okay, the pivot fell on the ground. Is someone allowed to, like, could the coach just go grab that pivot right now, or is that not allowed?
Not the coach, so to speak, but if somebody could sneak out there and grab it real fast, that would be good.
Like somebody from
There
the
you
team.
go.
Because I was thinking the bench coach could, but no. The skater grabbed it.
Yeah, the skater got it.
Yeah. Sunflower, oh my God, Rogue is a vibe. I know, right? Beautiful jumpsuit.
Rogue is always a vibe.
Rogue is always a vibe. That is so true. Okay, Misdirected Anger is lead. No, not lead.
Not lead.
Calamity Jane. Oh, yes, we're still in the same jam, Eric.
Yeah. It's early.
Okay, remember that time when Misdirected Anger was lead and didn't realize it and took off the jammer, or took off the star and then lost lead? That jam is still happening.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
We can't even remember the jam that's still happening.
Current jam.
The jam that
Yeah.
we are currently in. We can't remember the beginning of it, and that's how our day is starting. All right, Calamity Jane through for another 4. Both Calamity Jane and Misdirected Anger currently have 8 points. That penalty box is getting full. All right, we're going to start this next jam with 2 Burning River blockers in the penalty box, it looks like. So they're going to be down 2, and Cornfed will have a 4-2 pack advantage in this next jam. On the line right now for Cornfed, one of the blockers, number 84, who you can see on your screen, that is Bennett, and this is Bennett's retirement weekend. So congratulations to Bennett, who has been skating with Cornfed since, I believe, pretty much since I started. So like 2014, 2015, something like that. So congratulations, Bennett, for a long and wonderful derby career, and we will truly miss you here at Cornfed. Hamburger Buns and Cheeky Blinders. Cheeky Blinders just got to get past Lav and does so, but Hamburger Buns is right on Cheeky Blinders' tail. Cheeky Blinders gonna use those blinders to see the buns coming.
She's going to try and stretch this out, hopefully. Get her friends out of the box.
Ooh,
oh,
ooh.
just in time.
It was a low block, a Cornfed to Cornfed low block on accident. As Debbie took a tumble and Amberger kind of stepped over her, but Cheeky Blinders sticking around to check and make sure Debbie's okay. Love the camaraderie between these two teams. We call them burnt corn whenever they are together. Burning River and Cornfed have been big fans of each other for a long time. All right, remember that 4-2 pack advantage that Cornfed had last time? Burning River has it this time. Ooh, a huge hit on Poison IZ. Mad Catter gets out and becomes lead jammer. Was that hit Barbarian? That Barbarian. Woo, nice. All right, Mad Catter coming around on a scoring pass.
I mean, this is telling me that the pack advantage doesn't mean anything.
Nope, not right now.
They both got lead on the other team's advantage.
Right? Interesting. You know, maybe part of that is when you know you're down and you only have 2 blockers, like you put out 2 that you know can skate really, really well together, that are going to be really strong, and maybe you should just put out two blockers all the time.
Yeah. I think you just play a little smarter because you realize you have to.
That too, because you're like, you feel the pressure, and maybe when you have 4, you're like, we got 4, we got this, no issue. So effort definitely counts in Derby for 100%. Cleveland, Burning River is from
Cleveland.
Cleveland. Good job. Yes, Veronica. I was just I just know it's Ohio. I know where Cornfed's from because I live 5 minutes away. So Muncie, Indiana.
I wish it was only 5 minutes.
I offered you a couch.
You did. A number of people did. I don't know how many offers I had yesterday.
You had lots to choose from, and you still went home to your wife.
Yes, of course.
Lovely.
I'm going to go home to my wife.
We miss Angel so much this weekend, and we cannot wait to see her in 2 weeks at the JRDA Open Regionals. So excited for that. That's going to be so fun. It's your fault, Eric, that I've completely fallen in love with junior roller derby.
It's
because
good.
I still remember, I think it was a couple years ago, you came up to me and you were like, have you ever considered streaming juniors? And I said, no. I will never stream juniors because the parents stress me out, and I just worry that I'm going to make somebody mad. And he was like, it's really high-level play. You might be surprised at how much you would enjoy juniors. And now Sirius and I are like, dang, these juniors are so good. It's so fun to watch. And the other fun part, for those of you who have not watched juniors before, they foul out so much, and it's really amusing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because they play with they play without abandon,
Yeah.
you know, whereas
Reckless,
adult skaters are a little bit more careful. Junior skaters, they will try stuff that sometimes works, sometimes they get expelled. But when it works, it's really, really cool. And you just don't see that kind of risk-taking in adult derby. Our bones are more fragile. We also have jobs.
Yeah, juniors don't have to go to work on Monday.
Yep, both of you went to the same place of we got it. We have responsibilities. Whereas teenagers, like, I broke a leg. I'm here back at school. Yep, you just got another offer for crashing in a guest room from Melody. See, so many people, but it was important to go home to Angel, and I love that.
Yeah, I think I had probably 8 offers yesterday. It was insane.
That's great. 11 points separating these two teams. There is I think, is that a medical call off? What happened? They called it. Calamity Jane got out, became lead, and immediately called it? Is that? I think I missed it. Good morning, Melody. Is Penny watching as well? Good morning, pretty Penny. I miss you. I have to say good morning to the kids. Not my kids, other people's kids. My kids are sleeping. Remember, teenagers, teenage boys.
Yep, got out and called it just immediately.
Okay. Oh, did you just rewind it?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that Calamity was getting called lead, but I didn't notice that. All right, 35-26. These teams are still staying pretty close to each other. We've got Gal Fox jamming for Burning River. Did Gal Fox jam yesterday? I don't remember. Did Gal Fox?
I think a couple times, yeah.
Just a couple times? All right, Hamburger Buns is lead, but Gal Fox was also able to get out right behind. Hamburger hitting the pack, hoping to grab a couple points. Gal Fox also in the pack. Both skaters are going to score some points in this jam. Gal Fox is going to get all 4. While Amberger continues to be held, finds some space on the inside. Great offense there being done by Shred. I think that was Shred. Yep.
I think so, yeah.
So Amberger is, big ol' hit from Barb on Gal Fox. Amberger calls it. Everybody seems good. Okay, now that we have a 30-second break, I'm going to tell you all a fun story. Last night, I got home. My youngest son, I said, when I left yesterday, we have a container of blueberries and a container of strawberries that are in the fridge, and I would like you to eat them. We came home, and he said, Mom, that fruit you told me to eat was bad. And I said, what are you talking about? Like, there was a brand new container of both of those. What he had done was he went into the fridge, found an old fruit cup that I bought like 2 weeks ago and forgot to throw away of fresh fruit. Not a fruit cup that's like prepackaged, but fresh fruit. He opened it. It exploded everywhere because it had been fermenting for the past 2 weeks. And I'm really glad he didn't eat it because I think he would have gotten drunk.
Maybe.
Also, when I opened the fridge, the blueberry container and the strawberry container are so the most obvious thing in the fridge. And he said, I didn't see them. They didn't exist. I was like, really? Really, 15-year-old boy? Okay. So that's how my kids spent their day yesterday, not doing what I told them to and almost eating accidentally fermented fruit. All right, no points scored for either team in that jam. Do you think he would have actually gotten drunk? Or would it have just been bad fruit? He would have gotten sick. Yeah, and then we wouldn't be here today, and Eric would be by himself, pressing buttons and talking.
That would have been awful.
I know. I was really glad he was smart enough to not eat it once he opened it. Like, I'm shocked that he even tried to open it. Like, I'm not going to try to get in the mind of a teenage boy.
No. Having been a teenage boy, it's not a place you want to be.
No, probably not. Okay, so for those of you who weren't here yesterday, we have been telling farm jokes, and because, this is Smalltown Smackdown, and we are on the farm, so I've got a few great farm jokes to share with you during some of our breaks.
Don't say great.
As farmers, we hear a lot of jokes about sheep. We tell them to the dog, but he'd hurt them all because he's a herding dog. Serious? He goes, weak start. Okay, what did the farmer say when the fat pig wouldn't fit in the pen? There's more than meets the sty.
Oh, jeez.
These are bad. These are so bad. I'm going to need to find some new ones for today. We might even need to switch themes. Okay, are we going back to Derby? No.
No, we're switching to an official timeout from the team timeout.
Why do you think we're switching to an official timeout? The penalty box looks like they're all looking for something.
My usual guess is scoreboard error, because that's what 90% of it is.
Let's find out. Tough Tone is going to come tell us, and we can offer him some of our beautiful spread while he comes to tell us about what's happening.
Oh.
A spill on the track? Okay. Would you like some fruit or another type of snack while you're here? Thanks, Tough Tone. So something has been spilled on the track, it seems. It looks to me like something has been spilled by the penalty box, not on the track.
Oh, yeah. It is in the penalty box.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that means I can... how do you count cows? With a calculator?
Oh, jeez.
That one was a little better, right? Sirius said yes. How about you?
That's better. It was better. We're getting there.
Yeah, the bar was so low from those original jokes. Okay, while we wait, I want to talk you through a little bit of what we're going to be doing today, like what's going to happen after this game. So this game is going to determine who is going on. Like the winner goes to 5th place, the loser goes to 7th place. Then we have another game. Oh, here it is. At 11 a.m. is going to be the 3rd place game between the Blockheads and Root River. Then we'll have the 7th place game between Hard Knocks and the loser of this game. And I'll tell you the rest later because now we're playing Derby again. Misdirected Anger is jamming for Burning River but is not going to be lead because Calamity Jane is going to get that honor. Misdirected Anger takes a hit to the inside from Polly. And Calamity's coming in on a scoring pass. Misdirected Anger is through. So is Calamity Jane. Cornfed has scored 4 points here. We are about halfway through the first half. of this game as we just jump right into the second day of the Smalltown Smackdown. I couldn't remember the word day. Madison says, Eric, I'm bringing Butters. What's Butters? Batty? We're not sure what you're bringing, but Batty is bringing something.
I think that's her dog.
A dog named Butters?
I think.
Calamity Jane through for another 4 points, bringing Cornfed's total to 12. They are only 2 points away from Burning River. And Calamity's coming in on another scoring pass. Oh, Sunflower's excited. Yep, doggy. Veronica's got a joke for us. Hey, guess what, Eric?
What?
We got a lead change.
Again? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Cha-ching! Cornfed taking the lead in this jam. Calamity Jane, I think, has now scored 20 points in this jam. Dang. Calamity Jane woke up and had a good breakfast.
Apparently.
20's
good.
Some people are morning teams.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Cornfed is a morning team and they don't even realize it.
None of mine are.
No. Well, you have teenagers.
No, even Circle City is not. We tend to not do great in the morning.
Okay,
early.
so what'd the farmer say when he couldn't find his tractor? Where's my tractor?
Where's my tractor?
All right, so Burning River was able to stay close with Cornfed there. They also scored a good number of points, but Cornfed came out on top, 54-52. Wheaties, probably Wheaties. I love the fact that advertising that Wheaties did on like, did you eat your Wheaties this morning, has continued. Like that commercial was how long ago?
Oh, forever.
But everybody says it. It's become like part of the vernacular of American culture. All right, Hamburger Buns and Cheeky Blinders jamming up against each other. Cheeky Blinders taking a hit and managing to stay in bounds and will be out as your lead jammer. Meanwhile, Hamburger Buns being pushed to the back of the pack by Dirty Chai and trying to find any sort of space. Cheeky Blinders approaching the pack and running into a strong Barbarian. Ooh, we should do D&D jokes one of these days. That would be fun.
I'm on board for that.
It's a very niche. Okay, maybe we'll put it in for one of the polls as a joke topic of D&D jokes. We might have enough nerds that Dungeons and Dragons jokes would be voted on by our chat. All right, Cheeky Blinders has scored 4. Barbarian took a star pass and is out. 4 points for Cornfed as well. Cheeky Blinders through for another 4. That's another lead change right there.
Yep, and then it's going to...
It's about to happen again, you think?
Might switch back, yeah.
48 seconds left in this jam.
Got 2 friends in the box, just trying to get them out. Trade points for it.
Both jammers in the pack. Barb taking a tumble at the front of the pack. Barb just did something that I have always wanted to do, and I've noticed there are a few jammers that do it. When you fall down at the front of the pack and then you're not sure whether or not you need to yield or not, she did what I've seen so many jammers do, which is they look at the ref to kind of be like, am I good to go or not?
Yeah.
And the ref never, ever indicates. They're not going to tell you, like, go ahead, because that would impact the game. So, but I just love it because they're looking at the ref to see if the ref is thinking about calling something. But I always think that they're looking at the ref to be like, am I okay to go? Can you tell me if I can go? You got to just make a decision and be judged by that ref. They are going to judge you. They're not going to guide you. Ooh, that's a good sticker. Refs, we judge you. We don't guide you. Lead jammer went to Poison IZ. Mad Catter behind by about half a track. We've got 10 minutes left in this first half. In the second half, Eric and I are going to put 2 blockers and 2 jammers, 1 from each team, up to you all to vote for our Skater of the Game, who will receive our exclusive and coveted Derby Date Night Skater of the Game sticker and the honor of being voted on by the chat as the skater of the game. Only 12 skaters in this tournament will receive that honor. If you want to help Eric and I make our decision on who should be skater of the game, make a plea. Give us some reasons. Send a super chat. You know? Let us know why your favorite skater should be put in the vote for skater of the game. It's a tough one because not everyone is eligible in the first half. In the second half, there's only 4.
Yep.
And then only 1 takes it away. Calamity Jane is your lead jammer. Gal Fox is out about a quarter track behind. Allie's here rooting for Burnin' River with the orange and blue. Van says the worst is when you think you're free to go, then hear the whistle a few seconds later. I've seen that so many times. The jammer looks at the ref, then they make the decision. They're like, I'm good, go. And you think you're free, and then you hear, beep.
Nope, yep.
And you're like, dang it, I thought I had it.
You were free for just a second,
it's like
but
that,
then you weren't.
It's like my dog in the morning when I open his crate, because he is trained to wait. So when I open the crate and he does a little jerk, and he's like, I'm going. And he's like, nope, not free yet. Not free yet. And then he hears the wait. And he's like, oh, man, I'm not free. Decay has been killing it at blocking. Number 83 for Burning River. Yep. Burning River named the back of their thighs. They have Sharpie on them. Butters, sweet, spicy, hearts.
Yeah, they all do.
Okay, we've got to see what their thighs are named. I love that. Thanks for noticing that, Purple.
I saw a couple. I was wondering what that was. I was just like,
that's great. Hamburger Buns, Tequila Sunrise. Tequila is lead jammer. I think that was 4 points there. So 4 points to Burning River. They're back in the lead. I don't know if there have been so many lead changes. I don't know. Drop my pencil.
yeah.
Yeah, you can see. What does that one say?
XOXO love.
XOXO love. Star has been passed from Hamburger to Barbarian. Burning River's already scored 8 points. Oh, that's so nice. Number 669 on Burning River, who was pulling Little Pound Cake, was pulling Barbarian back. Barbarian took a second to get up, and Little Pound Cake was standing there and just goes, "Are you okay? You good?" Like, I love it when they just check in on each other. Oh, Barbarian is having a tough time getting pulled back. Okay. Oh no! Did not see Decay, who pulled that cut on Barbarian. Now, you were making a motion there. What were you saying as a coach?
So, the skater that ran Barbarian back was standing in 4. But because of geometry and the weird things of the way the game works, the 10 feet that you could, or the 10 or 20 feet you can run back is all straight line. So even if it cuts through the middle of the track. So at that point, when you're on the turn and you're running people back, you should always go to the inside because you can go way further.
And that's a good point. Mm-hmm. That's so smart. That's why you're a coach. But I'm not calling you Coach Eric anymore because I found out yesterday that your derby name is just Eric.
Yep.
Sirius is laughing because he told me his derby name is Eric. But because he said it's just Eric, I started saying that his derby name is now just Eric. Which he also said was not his derby name. Yes, Biz is here, Van. Biz, who is one of our brand new third wheel members as of yesterday. So I'm hoping Biz can start the ref trend. We've already got quite a few refs that are our third wheel members, but maybe Biz can start the ref trend and get a whole bunch of third wheels from our ref group. All right, Purple has a question for you, Eric. When the coaches and third turn coaches do the chicken dance sign, what does that mean?
Oh, I have no idea.
Talk to each other. It's this.
Everybody's different. It's like baseball teams. Everybody's different stuff.
We don't know. We might have to ask Burning River what that symbol is.
Yeah, I don't know. Because like I said, that's nothing I would use.
Oh, they're not going to. Serious goes, I don't think they're going to tell you what their signals mean.
I mean, they might.
You never know.
Because it's different. Everybody does it differently. Some teams use flags.
Oh, yeah. I like
There's
the
a couple
flags.
of teams that, like Philly's junior team, they have this. Their third base coach has probably 10 flags on a thing around his waist.
Really? I've
and he
only
pulls
seen
out
the
each
red,
one.
yellow, green flags.
Oh, no, they have red, yellow, green, blue. They have a pirate flag, which is a special play, because I asked him about it one day. I was like, what is that? And he's like, it's a special play we came up with that we only do every great once in a while.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so he has a ton. A lot of the basic stuff is there, the like throwing your finger in the air and swinging it around.
5 minutes left in this first half. Cornfed down by some points to Burning River. J Brew Plays says, shout out to Little City Roller Derby and shout out to my favorite skater, Sun Dazed. Awesome weekend of Derby. Thanks so much, J Brew. You know, these skaters have done such a good job this weekend. They are all pouring their hearts into these games, and today's the day. So after this game, everyone will have played 2 games. The last 4 games of the day are going to be everybody's third game. Many of these skaters have never played 3 games in one weekend. So I think what these games this afternoon are going to come down to is going to be endurance and training, and how are they going to do after playing 2 games and coming into a third now. And this third game is going to be for your placement in the tournament. Courtney says that the talking is usually get snacks.
Get snacks, I like that.
Give me some snacks. Van says, I was thinking I was an unobservant skater because I've never seen Eric do the chicken dance. We should make it happen.
No, that's not something I would ever do. I have some different stuff. We have a few different things that
I
do some stuff that's different.
Dance? What if I asked really nicely?
I mean, I might, but it wouldn't mean anything. It would just be me doing the chicken dance.
It means subscribe to Derby Date Night.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that's what we'll call. That's what we'll say.
Good morning, FTFO Media. Thanks for joining us for the second day of the Smalltown Smackdown. I think I still have my voice, too.
Tara said South Bend has started using flags.
Good morning, Tara. Lovely to have you in the chat. We love our moderators here at Derby Date Night. So happy to have you here and helping the chat keep a good conversation going while we're watching some pretty darn good roller derby. Burning River 81, Cornfed 64. Mad Catter is lead jammer right now. Milliam Falcon chasing Mad Catter down. Mad Catter takes a hit to the outside. Mad Catter's gotten slowed down here at the back of the pack. Hold on, I'm doing calculations.
Why are you? It's 17. Just ask me. I told you I could do the math for you. That's the one thing. Even tired, I can do math.
But I was given a calculator, so I need to use the calculator. He's just watching me type it in, going, 17, Aria, 17. Now it's not 17. Now it's, hold on, 13.
There you go.
I didn't use the calculator. So proud of myself. Veronica says, I've had to perform the chicken dance in a professional capacity.
That is weird to say. There's a story there somewhere.
There is. And Jay Brew agrees, Eric, that we want to see you do the chicken dance. We have a camera. We have timeouts. Maybe by the end of the day.
For the right amount of super chats, I will do the chicken dance. $50
Eric's
in super chats. You guys get to $50 in super chats.
$50 in super chats.
$50 in super chats. I will stand in front of that camera and
do the chicken dance.
Stupid chicken dance.
All right, you heard it here, people. Eric will do anything for money.
For the right amount of money, I will do just about anything.
Eric can be bought. Steve Martinable here in Cleveland watching my favorite Burning River skater, my spouse, Cheeky Blinders. Get it. I love you, babe. Cheeky Blinders has been doing so well this whole tournament. As I say that, Cheeky Blinders just went to the penalty box. That's how it goes. You say something really nice, and the skater is like, you know what? I'm too modest. I'm going to go to the penalty box just to not get a big head here. So this is a power jam now for Calamity Jane and Cornfed Roller Derby. That crowd is starting to wake up now. 2 minutes left in the first half of the morning game, and Cornfed is wanting to make up some of those points as we are about to go into halftime. Tara says, do it, Eric. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Chicken dance for power jam. Y'all got to talk to your friends and get them to come in here and give us some super chats. I would love to see some super chats that just are. I wonder if you can do a super chat that's like a dancing chicken. We got a dancing avocado yesterday. Oh, it's happening, Eric. It's happening. $48
there
to
you
go.
You're getting there.
Javier Plays says, I want to see a chicken dance. All right, 1 minute and a half left. Thanks, Javier Plays. Getting it started over here.
I like how Tara just thinks if she yells at me, I'll do it.
Tara's like, I'm not going to do the super chat. I'm just going to say chicken, chicken, chicken.
I'll do all caps and yell at him, and maybe he'll do it.
Okay, this is the story from Veronica about having to do the chicken dance. Spent a dozen years as part of a traveling comedic musical murder mystery dinner theater company. Oh my gosh, does it still exist and can I join? I want to do that. Oh, that is so cool. My husband and I were talking the other day, and Sirius was like, you know, what did you want to, like, what's your dream job? Like, if you could do anything. And I said, it always was performing and doing theater and being on stage. And he goes, well, you kind of have your dream job now, don't you? And I was like, what? And he's like, Derby Date Night. Like, you get to be on stage. You get to, you know, perform and interact with people. And I was like, dang. Yeah, I kind of do have my dream job.
That's not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Ended up in a pretty good place with pretty good community of people, too. And Sirius decided he also kind of has his dream job, too.
I don't know what I want to do when I grow up.
No? You should never know what you want to do when you grow up, really. Getting deep here with Derby Date Night. Thinking about our dreams and making our dreams happen. Veronica says, it does exist. You do not want to be a part of it. And Purple is now joining in on the chicken. Tara's still going to try.
I know.
We might still make it. You know, I'm pretty persuasive, you know, people.
I mean, $48 more is all it's going to take.
Mm-hmm. Burning River's about to watch this second half during our practice. Oh, nice! We've got the whole Burning River team that's going to be watching in the second half. Let's get some information from Tough Tone. Here it comes. We've gotten $4 so far of super chats to get Eric.
46 more.
Melody Mayhem found not only a chicken, but a disco dancing chicken. Thanks, Melody. We're going to get there slowly but surely, and we're going to see Eric doing that chicken dance. Do you think by the end of the game we could get you doing the chicken dance?
For the right amount of money?
We're $46 away.
I know.
If your dream is to have Eric do the chicken dance, gotta put your money where your mouth is, Tara.
That's right. The measly sum of $46.
That's not measly.
Burning River asked on that official review was asking for a forearm penalty on the Cornfed jammer.
Mm-hmm.
They did not see it. Oh, man.
I just swore.
Oh,
I didn't mean to swear.
There we go.
We're halfway there.
So they didn't call the penalty, and they're not keeping the review. And we're going to go.
Okay.
Yep. There we go.
Look how pretty Tara is in that picture. Tara, your picture is so pretty. Tara goes, oh, I did. Don't you worry. All right, we're only $26 away. I think in the second half, we can totally get you doing the chicken dance. People really want to see this. Now, do you remember all the moves? Because there's not just this part.
No,
it's da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Yep.
Got to practice, because I think it might happen. I have to sing it.
I've been to enough really boring Midwest weddings to know exactly how to do the chicken dance.
That's funny. Have you ever done it in a roller skating rink? Because they always play the chicken dance during like a skate day. Oh yeah, you go around, and then when it does the da 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 da, you just put your arms out and you fly, and it's fun to do on skates. Anyway, Derby's still happening for 30 more seconds.
I know.
Burning River still maintaining that lead, up by 8 points. Veronica, you're cracking me up. Craft a disco cover mashup of the chicken dance and the Macarena and force people to dance along. It's a very recent dream, which has only just hatched. Love it. Okay, star pass to Creature. Misdirected Anger is lead. That was a great quick star pass right there by Cornfed. Creature chasing down Misdirected Anger. Oh! This is going to be this is going to take us into halftime because Misdirected Anger just went to the box. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm really sad because I think Misadventure is actually not rostered for this game, so I don't think we're going to see Misdirected Anger and Misadventure jam against each other.
No.
That would be so much fun. Creature now jamming for the rest of this jam, which I don't think Creature was expecting because Creature's not typically one of the Cornfed jammers, but Creature just earned 4 points for Cornfed Roller Derby. Oh, wait. What? What's going on, Eric?
I'm just trying to figure out why she came around here on 4, or came around here and just stayed in 4 all the way around.
Oh,
Why-
yeah, when you're
why
going
would you wanna skate
around,
further?
You can skate, yeah, if you skate in the inside of the apex, it's a little bit faster than on the outside. But sometimes momentum just takes you where you need to go. All right, Creature's through for another 4, but Burning Rivers also scored 4. We got us a 4-point game. 30 seconds left. Both skaters are going to have an opportunity to try and score some more points before this jam comes to an end. Misdirected Anger is through. So is Creature. 14 seconds left until we go to halftime. Crooked Rivers here in the chat, cheering for their coach, Decay. Decay has been doing a great job today, too. Misdirected Anger got through for another 4, was clapping, getting excited. Well, guess we're going to start our morning with another close game, Eric.
I like it.
$93.99.
I like it.
$26 more in super chats to get Eric to do the chicken dance.
Oh, they're going to do an official review, though.
We'll tell you what that is
Yep.
when we come back from halftime, and we'll be right back here on Derby Date Night. welcome back to Derby Date Night and our first game of the second day of the Smalltown Smackdown. Eric is getting some information right now on what that official review was at the end of the first half. This is a dang close game, people. It is a 6-point game. Thank you so much. And we are excited to see how things go here with Burning River and Cornfed. So Eric is going to fill us in on that information while I get our poll ready in the chat.
So, Cornfed was asking for apparently what the word is for it. Basically a illegal or
Words are hard.
They are hard. It's the new one, not leaving the track correctly thing.
Oh, yes.
My brain has just stopped.
Hold on. Not leaving the track is
illegal procedure.
There you go.
That one. Jeez. But the refs determined that they did not leave. That just happened to be the shortest way was also the safest way to leave. So they didn't retain it, but it's halftime, so it's all good.
Cool. Okay, I'm still typing. I'm sorry.
So
You know that I can't talk.
So
and
my
type.
question is, how much money did you get for the chicken dance there? You heard you got a little bit of money in the halftime.
There was money that happened. There was money, and I got some information to share with you. Let me. Oh, nice, FTFO. Switching to skate plates and boots and watching some derby. Always fun. Allie, you might be pleased with who we have voted for our 4 skaters that you are going to have to choose between. We voted during halftime, also while we were looking at. So I know I said super chats, but we had some interested people here in the crowd that really wanted to see Eric do the chicken dance. And so we did happen to get some Venmo donations. Eric does not know how many or how much. So we're going to find out live together how close we are to Eric doing the chicken dance. All right, let me keep writing. It's so hard to write and talk at the same time. Eric, you want to tell them what they're seeing?
Ego is jamming for the first time today and got lead.
Ego literally broke her ankle a month ago and is already back out on skates and got the all clear from the doctor this week.
That's crazy.
Well, it was a weird bone in the ankle that's not like the typical, like it's on the top of the ankle kind of. So it's not a, what's the word? It's not an ankle that makes your ankle, it's not a bone that makes your ankle unstable. So it was more like a crack. So, and Ego's out there jamming. Look at that.
She was over here at halftime talking about it. She was a little worried, but she's doing really good.
But she told me also during the first half, she went out and blocked a few times and felt super strong and felt super good and was like, I'm feeling okay. So clearly she must have told her coach that and is now out there doing some jamming.
And she's already got 8 points
This
on her
is
way to 12.
also Ego's last tournament here with Cornfed because Ego and Miss Adventure are going to be moving to Colorado, and we are going to miss them so much. I'm going to miss them the most of all because Ego is also, her cleaning company cleans my house, and I'm going to be really sad. But I'm also going to miss Ego because she's one of my great friends. Yes, Tara, that's Ego.
Yeah, she did good. Got 12 points. 12-0.
Nice.
Good jam.
Good job, Ego.
That's a lead change as well.
Oh, do the cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
I keep talking, so I'm not I have to stop talking.
Yeah, you can't type and talk at the same time.
I cannot.
I can't either. I'm with you on that. So we got Mad Catter and Dirty Chai. Dirty Chai out for lead. Oh, see this? I can't do this either. I'm trying to keep stats, so I got to do all that at the same time.
Yes, Vanity. It's so sad. We're going to miss her so much. Okay, I know, Tara. I'm getting to the money. First, I'm going to put up the poll. But before I put up the poll, you are going to have 20 minutes to vote. So unless you are 100%, because once you click vote, you cannot go back and change your vote. So you have until 5 minutes left in the game to vote for your skater of the game. And here are your nominees. Cheeky Blinders, Decay, Lavender Menace, and Calamity Jane. Now, Tara, I'm going to go and look at my Venmo, see what happened. We all decided that we needed $26 to see Eric do the chicken dance. If and when it happens, he'll do it during an official timeout or during an official review, something like that.
Something
like that.
I don't know.
Let's look at the Venmo, see what the damage is here, Eric. And I also have a message from the person who gave it. Let's see. I see it. Okay. Venmo donation. I'm typing again.
Calamity Jane with lead and now 4 points. But Misdirected Anger is also out through for 4 points. So we're trading points here.
All right, it's in the chat. Sirius, you can feature it. You ready to see that amount, Eric?
Man. I'm sure it's probably $26.
Wolf said, let's see it happen.
All right.
It's going to happen. Good job, chat. And not chat, too. Everybody in the building also was very excited about this. Meanwhile, Cornfed hanging on to that lead. They are 3 points ahead of Burning River. Eric's running through how to do the chicken dance in his mind right now.
No, not really. I mean, it's going to be awful.
Mad Catter jamming for Cornfed. Cheeky Blinders for Burning River. I love how the chat can just manifest things happening. Mad Catter. Oh, no. Penalty for Mad Catter. Cheeky Blinders is going to be your lead jammer, and this is not good for Cornfed because they just took the lead and we're getting some momentum going. Oh, no. A big crash. I get worried when I see Ego on the ground, but Ego looks like he's doing okay. Vanity says, get to stretching, Eric.
I'm pretty sure I don't need to stretch for the chicken dance. I mean, but I am old, so.
Oh, Cheeky Blinders getting slowed down by Ego, but able to get through. Mad Catter has been released from the penalty box. Burning River has taken the lead back again. Whew. It's gonna be another close game. This has been a great tournament for close games. My goodness. Cheeky Blinders takes a hit, and we are gonna take a short medical timeout. We will be right back. And we are back. That skater was able to get up and skate on their own accord back over to the bench. Again, we are so grateful to our medics who are here today. So, Eric, I was talking to Karma, who's one of our medics, and we might have her come on the microphone later today, even though she's terrified of ever being on a microphone. But she's told me that as a medic, there's some certain things that they really watch for and they go, ooh, and cringe about. And so I was really hoping to get some of her perspective as a medic in roller derby. Karma is also an amazing roller derby player. She
Yes.
took this season off. This is her first year as a nurse working at Riley Children's Hospital, and she's doing an amazing job, and we miss her playing in the derby world. But we really enjoy having her here as a medic. I don't know. Yeah, you can't put a camera on her right now, can you? Because you don't have the right angle. Okay, once we get a good angle, although that would embarrass her greatly, I'm sure. So. Okay, the refs are currently, there's an official review happening. I'm seeing Burning River coach explaining something to
Yeah, he's the one that called it.
the ref group. It was Burning River that called it?
Yeah. I think it's going to be about that hit, but I don't know.
think so too. I think it's going to be about the hit. So while we wait, I don't know. What do you think, Sirius? Is this an appropriate time during an official review? No, he wants to make the crowd wait. And Eric. Okay. That chicken dance is going to happen during this game, but we're going to surprise Eric with the timing of it. He won't know when it's coming, and all of a sudden we'll say, chicken dance now,
I mean,
go.
I know it's coming in the next 23 minutes.
But you don't know when. Buck. It's the anticipation of it. You don't know when it's going to be. And then all of a sudden, you have to go do the chicken.
So
okay.
Tara said I should have made the goal bigger. So the question is that the next game, what would you want to see me do in the next game?
What would we want to see you do in the next game? That's the question, Eric.
And then we'll go bigger.
I don't have a pie.
Oh, no, that doesn't
A lot
bother
of
me.
people
I've
like
done
the whole
that.
pie in the
I've done
face
that a few
thing.
times with the kids, yeah.
Here comes Tough Tone. Oh,
He's
no.
waiting.
You have a look on your face.
So, Burning River was asking for an illegal position penalty to be issued to the black jammer on contact that caused the jammer to be injured. We deemed that all contact was legal, there was no illegal position, and the call will stand for the call.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Burning River was looking for an illegal position call on that contact that caused the injury. But the referees deemed that everybody was there and all contact was legal, so they will not retain it.
Tara said, yes, next game the goal should be bigger. It's something you learn when you have a community. I'm still learning about having a community because you all are so wonderful and you spoil us so much. I'm always like, you guys will donate maybe like $1, and then you guys always blow us away. And I mean, the amount of members we have and all the support we have for bringing you Derby has just been so amazing, and we love you all so much. And Melody, you can tell Penny I said chicken hands because chicken hands are funny. All right, no points scored in that last jam. We are still only 5 points away from each other in this game. Whew. I love a good close game here. Who do we got lining up? Is that Polly?
Yeah.
Is that Polly? I was like, I think it's Polly has grown her hair out. So whenever I see that ponytail, I'm always like, wait a second. Is that really? That's Polly. And Misdirected Anger is jamming for Burning River. Polly is through. Did you see the look on Polly's face? Like, dang it, I'm still jamming. And Polly's out as a reluctant jammer who is lead and currently scoring points. Well, about to score points. Misdirected Anger's out about half a track behind. Polly calls it. That brings us, then we have a 1 point game. Oh, did Polly get a penalty at the end or just a warning?
No, she was just, because she yelled, she had to yell at the ref to say she was calling.
Oh. There goes Karma. There goes Karma. Look at those medics. We love them. We're not going to keep filming them because the medics are going to check on someone. But we love them and appreciate them. And we're just making sure somebody's doing okay over to the side of the track. Tara wants to know, do we think this one will end in an overtime jam? Okay,
I hope so.
Yesterday morning, the first game ended in an overtime jam. Last night, that game was pretty much tied into the last jam.
Same team.
same team.
I felt so bad for them.
Oh, Hard Knocks has
Yeah.
had some hard knocks this weekend. But I was talking to somebody because I said something to the effect of, I feel so badly for Hard Knocks because they've had 2 nail biters of a game and have lost both, but that doesn't tell the story because it wasn't a complete blowout. Like, they worked, but to have a chance to be in those close games is, I think, a much better tournament experience, even if you lose, than to be in a game where you're either winning or losing by like 200 points. But a close game, and they've had 2 of them, like, that's an experience. And even, I mean, being in an overtime jam, that's that's like finding a 4-leaf clover. You know, I was never in an overtime jam when I was a skater, and I skated for 10 years. Yes, Tara, the medics are the best, and we appreciate them. There they go. There they go. Oh, wait, they've got the skater with them. Never mind. Nope, never mind. We'll be respectful of the skater who is headed over to the medics and is going to be getting checked out, and we wish them all the best. As we go back to the Derby, is that Mad Catter on the line for Cornfed and Dirty Chai. I think, has Dirty Chai taken the star yet today?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's their 4th jam.
As jammer?
Yeah.
I feel like I've been seeing them blocking more. Maybe not.
They have a little bit, but this is their 4th time jamming.
And they're going to get lead. But Mad Catter also going to be able to get out about half a track behind in this 2-point game. And Dirty Chai calls the jam after scoring 4 points, extending that lead to 6 points. Yes, we love the officials as well. All the volunteers are just so wonderful. It takes such a big community to make Derby happen, including things like having Eric do the chicken dance. This community is just awesome. Like, what other community would you have where all these silly little shenanigans happen, you know? Love it. Oh, Calamity Jane coming out quickly with that lead jammer for Cornfed. Jamming for Burning River is Poison IZ, who was taken to the back of the pack by Ego and is trying to find some space, trying to tiptoe up that outside line. Calamity Jane has gone through for 4 points. Sneaky star pass to the pivot, who gets to the front of the pack and avoids a hit to get out and become the jammer for Burning River. That's Tequila Sunrise. Calamity Jane has scored 4 points, currently in the pack on another scoring pass right now, as Tequila Sunrise is trying to score points, will not be able to, and I think we have another lead change.
Yep.
Mandy, oh, Hard Knocks, you guys are watching. I am so proud of all of you. You have been so fun to watch this entire tournament. I love your whole team, your attitudes, and the fact that you brought us two of the best games we've had so far this tournament. So both of them were just so fun to watch, and we love your heart and your grit, and we can't wait to see you in just
a bit. Yeah.
I think not next game, but the game
and
after.
After that, yep.
Hope you guys got some rest, too. We love you guys. All right, Cornfed now up by 2. Ego jamming again against Cheeky Blinders. Ego's got Ego and Cheeky both coming out pretty much at the same time, but Ego just in front. Cheeky has now passed Ego. Ego's going to try to maybe pass Cheeky. So I just heard somebody go, get her.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, that was Ed, Ego's wife. Woo! Ego through for 4. Cheeky is also through for 4. And you're going to be playing one of these teams, Mandy. So Hard Knocks. Or I shouldn't say Mason. I shouldn't say Mandy. I should say Mason Detrimental. I've been having fun trying to make Mental's name sound French, but I think I say Maison Detrimental different every single time. We're all learning that I can't do accents. It's not my thing. All right, Burning River was ahead by 6 a little while ago. Guess who's ahead by 6 now?
Probably not Burning River.
No, it's Cornfed. Smooth like butter. Tara, I don't know if you were on the stream yesterday when I said cutting through the pack like a knife through hot butter. But I was supposed to say, what was I supposed to say? A hot knife through butter. Nope, still don't know.
This is a power jam.
For Mad Catter and Cornfed.
I think there was a call late at the end of that last jam.
I heard the whistle, but I wasn't sure if it was for the jammer. So,
yeah.
Okay. Cornfed going to try to extend this lead. Yes, Vanity. We were showcasing Rogue's jumpsuit. It's amazing. Tara said she was. That's why you brought it up. Mad Catter in the pack. I think this is still Mad Catter's first scoring pass. Got to get past that pivot for Burning River. Millie M. Falcon. Mad Catter decides to call the jam. Needs a second to take a breath. I mean, I would too. They're playing so hard right now. 136 to 127, Cornfed with the lead. 17 minutes left in this game. 12 minutes left for you to vote for your skater of the game. Currently, Decay is winning, followed by Cheeky Blinders, and then Lav and Calamity. They're all doing so well today. I wish that we could have multiple skaters of the game, but Sirius told me very explicitly yesterday that I need to keep these exclusive and not just give out stickers because I love everyone. Calamity Jane is your lead jammer for Cornfed.
Cheeky went back to the box right at the end of the last jam again. This is Cheeky's third jam in a row.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, because she got stuck in the box again.
Cheeky.
I know.
Calamity on that first scoring pass. Cheeky Blinders has been released from the penalty box. I was worried that I just saw Calamity Jane do a cut, and I did.
She did. Oh, my God. Now she's going to get a second one.
Oh, no. Wait, what's happening? Did Calamity just get two?
Yeah.
One was for...
One was for the cut. The other one was... She tried to go straight through the infield.
Yeah. You got it.
And then was like, no, wait a minute. But it was a little too late.
All right. Oh, Polly! You didn't have that on camera, did you? Serious. Cheeky Blinders was almost out of the pack. Polly comes out of nowhere and just blasts Cheeky Blinders and pulls Cheeky Blinders all the way to the back of the pack. Oh, that hurt me. Yes, Mel, you know that's what I want to do is give everybody a sticker. We do have free stickers for people who want a Derby Date Night sticker. Absolutely. We have multiple different types of stickers. Our exclusive stickers, though, we have the Third Wheel sticker that you only get if you are a member of the Third Wheels. So you're all Third Wheels, but then we have our official members, and then you also get a sticker if you win Skater of the Game. Those are our exclusive ones. Okay, there's a lot of confusion happening right now. Calamity is standing. Cheeky has
gotten out finally.
Not scored. That was that whole thing was just the initial.
Yeah.
We have 9 seconds left in this jam.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
But they are scoring.
I think Calamity already has 4 points in the pocket.
I mean, we'll find out.
Nope. I was wrong.
2? She said 2.
Tara says, I love that these B teams have a tournament like this and then awesome full video footage to watch back. And hopefully they like my stupid jokes. Oh, I'm supposed to say back. Serious is just...
Oh, it's a team timeout.
Back. Yeah, Melody. Tiny said she's going to come out of retirement to get a Skater of the Game sticker. So, yeah, we're going to do a retired skater thing. All right, Eric is ready. I'm going to sing. Okay, ready? Tara, you watching? You ready? Because you paid for part of this. Where's Wolf? Can Wolf see you? Da 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 da. Clap, 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 clap. Da 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 da. You just do this for a while. Da 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 da. And then you got to go da 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 da. Spin in a circle. Da da da. What should we have him do next game, guys? They paid for it. Now we are paying for it.
Are you not entertained?
I am so entertained, Eric. Oh, I just wanted it to keep going forever. Tara said dance, monkey, dance.
Oh. I almost said a wordy dird.
Wordy dird.
Almost said a wordy dird.
Well, did you hear that I said the S word on accident when
Yep.
Melody wants more?
Next game, $100.
Eric, the whole Hard Knocks team was chicken dancing too. I want video of it. All right, we're back to the game. Misdirected Anger grabbing that lead jammer, which is exactly what Burning River wants right now. Shred jamming for Cornfed has got to get past Gal Fox as Misdirected Anger comes into the pack hot. And everybody falls down, but Misdirected Anger gets through the pack for 4 points. Shred still trying to find some space, but Lil Poundcake has Shred's number and is making it harder for Shred. But Shred gets past, but is still stuck in the pack. Misdirected Anger is in the pack on a scoring pass. And whistles are blowing. Whistles are blowing and people are not moving.
That's Shred, right?
Shred. Did I say Shred?
Yeah. But is that...
Yeah, yes, Shred's full name is Orville Shreddenwalker.
All I have is the full names, and when they
I don't
throw
think I've
something up
ever
there,
called
it's completely different.
Shred's full name, but yes, it's Orville Shreddenwalker.
Well, there, I'm going to change it. So.
Well, guess what, though? Shred's no longer jammer, because that's Hamburger Buns, who took the Starbucks. Yeah. Misdirected Anger has scored 12 points, and Burning River has taken the lead back by 1 point. Cha-ching! And, penalty to Misdirected Anger, so this is now a power jam for Hamburger Buns. Did you see that pivot's face? Did you get it on camera? Her face as she was getting pushed by Hamburger Buns was just like, ah! 104, who was that? Poison IZ.
Yeah.
That was really funny. All right, Hamburger Buns threw on that initial, is now in scoring position in this power jam for Cornfed. Cornfed, stop skating. Stop skating. Just stop skating. Good.
Can't coach. See?
I know, it's so hard.
I do this constantly. My brain screams at people all the time when I'm doing this.
Oh, Vanity, good idea. We should make Eric do the full wedding lineup. We'll do the Cupid Shuffle. We'll do the Wobble. We'll do the Macarena.
Hamburger got a penalty right at the end of that jam.
Oh, crap.
So now she's now both jammers are going to start in the box.
Oh, so then.
But I think.
But then the Burning River jammer will be released immediately.
Yeah.
And then Hamburger will stay for as long as
the.
Which was almost the full 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
Electric slide. Keep it shuffle. Yep. They got all sorts of ideas, Eric, for what you're going to be doing today.
I'm sure they do.
I just need to take a quick breath. Okay, we haven't done very many jokes. There's not a lot of barnyard jokes. I need to figure out how to find some more once I run out.
Cupid Shuffle's a little long.
What?
Cupid Shuffle's a little long.
We can just do a little bit of it. We can just do the main part of it. Ooh, what about that one that's the country line dance?
Boot Scoot and Boogie. I can do that.
No. They're like to the left.
Oh, no.
To the right. I forget what it's called, but there's a whole dance that goes with it.
Yeah, I can do Boot Scoot. That's the only one I know how to do.
Boot Scoot and Boogie. That shows our age, Eric.
It does.
Ooh, what about Vogue? Come on, Vogue. Let your body move to the music.
There's not a whole lot to that. I could do it,
there is.
I could do it. I mean, for the right amount of money, I will do anything.
Anything?
For the right amount of money, I will do anything.
Would you walk over hot coals?
Sure. I'd do that for free.
Oh. Would you
I don't mind doing that.
Go cliff jumping?
Heck yeah.
Are you like what's it called? Like you go for those, like you jump out of a plane. Parachute? Adrenaline junkie, that's the word.
I would, but I can't.
You can't jump out of a plane?
No, every time I've looked, I weigh too much.
Wait, there's weight limits?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
They just need a bigger parachute.
That's what I thought. But
yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I want to go.
There's got to be a way to make it happen. Okay.
I would definitely go, but.
Eric, look at the score. Look at the score.
I know.
Power jam for Burning River and Misdirected Anger. What? It's a palindrome. Palindrome.
Well, of course it's a palindrome. It's the same score twice.
No, but that's not necessarily a palindrome.
Not true. Not necessarily, but when you get to 3 digits, it's almost always going to be.
Also, remember, chat, our palindrome symbol, when you see a palindrome, is a taco and a cat. If you see the palindrome first, you got to put the emojis of a taco and a cat, and we know that that's the palindrome, and we should pay attention. Taco cat. Yes, Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Hamburger Buns is out of the pack. It's Sunday of the Smalltown Smackdown. It's Sunnerday.
Sunnerday.
If you saw our advertisement, we said Sunnerday.
Yep.
And this is for sure a Sunnerday, Eric.
You got to lean into that.
Whew.
Like that.
Hopefully your announcer is going to actually have some sanity. Not
We'll be
likely.
good. We'll be good till that 5 o'clock game.
I
then it'll
think
be-
half the people that tune into Derby Date Night on Sunday just tune in for my shenanigans. Because I just look at those Taco Cat emojis. You guys knew where I was going with it. So we should just say it's a Taco Cat instead of saying it's a palindrome. For Derby Date Night, it's a Taco Cat.
There you go.
Because Taco Cat spelled backwards is Taco Cat. I've almost finished my first Red Bull of the day. Dirty Chai pushed out to the outside and forced to recycle. Calamity Jane busting through the pack. Taking a little tumble at the front. Barbarian with the huge hit on the outside to force Dirty Chai back to the back of the pack. Calamity Jane takes advantage of that and gets out and becomes lead jammer. Currently, Burning River is up by 3, but probably not for much longer. What's that whistle for? Who's going to the box? It's not Calamity Jane. Calamity Jane gets 4 more points, bringing them back into the lead again.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching. Sirius says 1. Oh, 6 minutes left to vote. No, 4 minutes left to vote for Skater of the Game. Decay is still winning right now. Purple's always here for the shenanigans. Yes, Sunnerday is a Sunnerday. A little delirious.
I just like the fact that I can lean forward and see purple.
Can you?
Yeah.
I see Purple's skirt. I don't see Purple's face.
Yeah, I
I'm
can.
too short. Hi, Purple. Purple, because they're on a 30-second delay.
Yeah, I
Purple's
know.
going to realize we're doing this.
Just keep staring.
I know. 1 point game and 2 in the box for Burning River. Both jammers out pretty much at the same time. Who's being pointed at? Is it Ego?
Yep.
Ego is lead. Cheeky Blinders asking for some help from Pound Cake as Pound Cake is coming out of the box. Cheeky Blinders trying to call the jam, not realizing that
Not
Cheeky
lead.
is not lead, which truthfully that just wasted some time
Yeah.
too because Cheeky was like, I'm done. Ego is through. I'm worried about Ego's ankle. I'm such a mom. I'm like, I'm momming people from the announcer booth.
I do it too. It's all good.
Rio, Decay is one of your coaches on Crooked River. That's awesome. Okay, one of these teams is going to go on to the... Wait, is the 7th place game the next game? No. The 7th place game... Oh, she's losing it. Purple just heard it. Just heard all that commentary we made. Okay, so the next game is the Blockheads versus Root River. That's the 3rd place game. Then we will have the 7th place game, which will be Hard Knocks and the loser of this game. Then we will have the 5th place game, which will be Glass City and the winner of this game. So the winner of this game gets a longer break. They don't
Yes.
have to play until 3.
Quite,
the
yeah.
loser of this game only gets a 1-game
Yeah.
break. They will play Hard Knocks at 1. And, oh, Hard Knocks, if you're still watching, I would like, if whoever you play, at some point during your game, I would like to see everyone on the line do the chicken dance. I would love to manifest that. Wouldn't that be so cool?
I might even join them.
Eric, you'll go out? You can lead the packs in a chicken dance. That's what's going to be happening. This, Vanity, this game is not a placement right now. This is the decider for who goes to the 7th place game and who goes to the 5th place game. So we are in the aw shucks bracket, but this is not yet a placement game. Those start with the next game. Mad Catter headed to the box as jammer for Cornfed with a 5-point lead. That is not what Cornfed wanted to happen.
Nope.
Tequila Sunrise has scored 4 points, bringing Burning River within 1 point of Cornfed with 6.5 minutes left in this game. Oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt for Cornfed. They've been holding on to that lead. They were starting to stretch it out. That lead is gone at this point. I know Tequila hasn't gotten all the points here. Yes! Mental says challenge accepted. Yes, I'm so excited for the Hard Knocks game now. Mad Catter out of the box, coming in. Was Mad Catter on a scoring pass, or is this an initial?
I think it's initial.
So no points yet.
Oh, but a penalty on.
A penalty on Tequila Sunrise. Reverse not a shenana jam, but just both jammers have gone to the box. Everybody gets a 30-second rest. And right now, Mad Catter trying to get that lead back from Burning River. All Mad Catter has to do is pass all 4. And they're recycling in front of Mad Catter. Mad Catter's through for 4 points. Cornfed takes back the lead. Tequila is now almost out of the box, standing. Eric, are you calling penalties over there?
Yeah.
I just saw your hands moving, and I was like, what are you doing? Cornfed has retaken the lead. They are up by 1. Mad Catter, oh my gosh, this crowd is going crazy. They're telling Mad Catter, the crowd is like, Mad Catter, you can go. Did you see the whole crowd? It was like, don't let her recycle you. Go, go, go.
Yeah, she fell, so.
10 seconds left. Burning River down by 1. Whew. Tara, you going to be here all day to see the chicken dance? 4:56. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to close this poll.
Yep.
Holding on to it is Decay has 40% of the vote. Decay is going to be our skater of the game, and we will give Decay that very special exclusive sticker when the game ends. Wait, did Polly just force like a penalty and then give the peace sign? She was like, peace. The crowd is going crazy. Calamity Jane out as lead jammer. Burning River ahead by 1. The jammer for Burning River, Misdirected Anger, sitting in the penalty box. Tara, tell Troublemaker hi when you go to D&D at 4 o'clock. We'll be excited to have you here for most of the day. We love you. Calamity through for another 4 points for Cornfed, bringing them to 168. Burning River at 163. 5-point game with 4 minutes left. Misdirected Anger is through. That was Misdirected Anger's initial, so will not be in point scoring position until she can come all the way around. Calamity making it through for another 4 points. Misdirected Anger with the little hop, hoping to steal some points. Did she get any?
Depends on how she landed.
Calamity Jane got all 4. The ref's going to talk to the score table. I know, so much good derby. 9-point game, 3 minutes left. Eric, you're just hoping for another tie, aren't you?
Always, because it's not me.
It's about derby date night and our good footage. Why do you keep saying 1? You saw 1 point?
It's a 1-point game. Yeah, that's what the ref went over to talk.
Oh, it's a 1-point
score
game.
Table.
It took me a second to catch up. It's Sunday. It's Sunday.
That's what I was watching the officials too. The jam ref went over to the table to talk. So I was like, they're going to add some points to this.
You think?
So, well, they already did.
Okay. 1-point game. 1-point game. 1-point game.
I know.
Should I tell a joke? Because people love that. I don't know if I told this one already. Why did the pig take a bath? The farmer said, hogwash.
Nope. Nope.
How did the organic vegetable die? Natural causes.
So sad.
At least I didn't say how did the organic farmer die.
That's true.
And finally, why did the 2 cows not like each other? They had beef.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to need to get some more jokes. I only have like 15 left. I got a whole day to go. Oh, Mandy's got one for us. What keys unlock a banana? Keys.
Monkeys.
Yes, I bet it's monkeys. I was going to say Florida keys, which doesn't make any sense. Nice. Ego jamming for Cornfed is through as lead jammer. Can you hear that crowd coming through our microphones? It's a
Crowd
great
woke up.
crowd.
For sure.
Tequila Sunrise trying to get through Debbie Darko, which is no easy feat. Trust me, I've tried. Ego in the pack on a scoring pass, getting some offense there from Lavender Menace. Tequila Sunrise was able to get out of the pack. That was their initial, so no points scored yet. Ego currently has already scored, I think got at least 3, if not 4, to extend this lead. Yeah, they can hear the crowd.
Yep.
3 points for Cornfed, an official timeout, 2
Yep.
minutes and 20 seconds left. My energy drink almost fully consumed. And I've already pre-ordered my energy drink for this afternoon. I gave somebody some money, and I said at about this time, I'm going to crash. So I need another energy drink. So I already have a delivery scheduled.
I know, I need that.
I should have
grabbed
ordered
water
one for
today.
you too. I can add one to the order. You want me to? Yeah, let's talk
Oh,
about
yeah,
it.
if you're doing 7 Brew, yeah.
7 Brew, my new favorite place, because they have all the flavors. I just made a rainbow with my hand. Oh, Sid Vicious. Sid Vicious did the rainbow symbol for calling it off.
Oh, we had somebody foul out.
Someone fouled out. Who fouled out? Thank you.
Oh, Little Pound Cake.
Little Pound Cake. Oh, no. Yes. Can we make a Taco Cat emote for the Palindrome series? Eventually. Does anybody know anybody who can make little emojis? We will pay them. What? Why are you looking at me like that, Eric?
You have no idea that I'm like
That's what you do?
my degree's in graphic design and
Eric, can you make us some emojis?
well, printing. I did printing stuff, but I do lots of graphic
Well,
design.
because we've made the emoji, the current exclusive emojis. We made them, but you have to make them so super tiny.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Purple says. And Tara's showing off all the emojis. The Derby Date Night logo, Derby Love, Joke Alert, Ope, which I think people should use the Ope one more often. The Joke Alert one is the one that gets used, I think, the most. There's a little cut track one and a skate. Beautiful, beautiful. Tara says she can help find some for sure. Awesome. We have ideas of what we want, except for I write them down and then I forget them, so I'd have to look through all my papers. Steve Martinable says DoorDash, but specifically Red Bull.
Yeah.
There should be an energy delivery service. I'm going to start this company in, we live in a college town, serious. So on top of Derby Date Night and our jobs, let's start an energy delivery service where we bring people energy and we deliver it with a song. This is what you get on day 2 of a 12-game tournament when I'm the announcer for the live stream. CJ is your lead jammer for Cornfed. Oh no, Burning River, Misdirected Anger has a penalty. This is a power jam for CJ and Cornfed with 1 minute, 54 seconds left. Cornfed is going to extend this lead. Calamity through for 4 points. Oh my gosh, Cornfed, everybody's standing up on the bench. Somebody got a track cut. I don't think it was CJ.
No, failure.
Oh, okay.
Because they were all standing around just watching.
Because they were just watching. It's a good game. If I was playing, I would watch too. Misdirected Anger is not standing yet. CJ threw for another 4 points, bringing Cornfed to 183. Misdirected Anger has been released from the box. 1 minute and 16 seconds left in this game. CJ wiping those hips around. Beautiful job. Currently, I'm feeling really happy that Cornfed has CJ, and I believe we're keeping CJ for a while. So we're losing a lot of our skaters, but we're not losing Calamity Jane. Doing a fabulous job. All right, Misdirected Anger was able to get through on their initial, but the damage has been done as Calamity Jane with a 16-point power jam. Cornfed has now pulled away by 20 points. 41 seconds left in this game. We have another game coming up in 20 minutes. The Boomington Blockheads and who is it? And Root River Rollers. Can't wait to watch another. I'm enjoying all these teams so much today, and I'm like getting excited. Ooh, I get to watch them again. And guess what? We get to watch these two teams again today. Both of them are going to be playing in 2 games. Is that it? 12 seconds. Unless, well, Burning River might call a timeout. If they they don't have any.
Cornfed's got timeout, but they're not going to.
They're not going to use it. They're not going to use it. I'm guessing this is going to be your unofficial score. Cornfed with a win to go to the 5th place game against Glass City at 3 o'clock. Meanwhile, Burning River will be playing Hard Knocks and doing the chicken dance with Hard Knocks at 1 o'clock. So tune in for some chicken dancing. And we'll be back in 20 minutes with our first playoff game. This is the 3rd place game coming up next at 11 o'clock. Bloomington Blockheads versus Root River Rollers. We'll be back here on Derby Date Night.